Welcome, everybody, to the free community meditation on remembering our fathers, our fathering folk. That's the uncles, the grandfathers, the cousins, the big brothers, the play brothers, the play cousins, play fathers, godfathers, male ancestors, and our inner father. This is a really special meditation for me because I'm remembering and celebrating the fathers that still play a role in my life in the physical realm, and all of the fathering folk, male ancestors in the spiritual realm. So let's go ahead and get started. So I think you know me. If you don't, for those that are listening to the replay, check me out at anandalik.com /about, and you'll learn that I'm a spirit and a human being. I'm a descendant of the Akan people in Ghana. The Nigeria part of me, the Nigerian part of me, is from the Yoruba people. And then, of course, the indigenous people of Turtle Island, which is the United States. And then, of course, European people. I love meditation and anything that is a holistic practice. I am the daughter of John and Teresa Leake, and I'm a world traveler. I love Thai and Indian food, and I'm the aunt to my niece Jordan and my nephews Andrew, Preston, Marcus, and Thomas, and so much more. So let's get centered with a mindful moment that focuses on your breath and your heart. And if it feels good to bring one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart, go ahead and come into any posture that works best for you. If you want to lay down, lay down. If you want to stand, you can stand. If you want to sit upright, or if you need to lean, whatever the body needs, give the body what it needs. And as you're getting settled for this mindful moment, just bring your awareness to the sounds from where you are. Just noticing the sounds, or maybe you hear the sounds from where I'm at. Just observing those sounds. And then taking a big breath in through the nose, holding the breath. And as you exhale, notice the sound of the breath. Take another big breath in. And as you exhale, make a hum. Do that again a few more times and notice the sound of your breath as you breathe at your own rhythm, your own pace. And if you get distracted in noticing the sound of the breath, take a big breath in to anchor yourself. And as you exhale, tune into the sound again, knowing that in practicing mindfulness and meditation and all the other wonderful practices, we will lose our focus. That's part of being human. And so one thing that we can do is when we lose that focus, we can use our ability to choose to come back to this birthright of mindfulness, this ability to be aware of what's happening in the present moment through the breath. All you need to do is take a breath in and the breath out. A breath in and a breath out. And you're coming back to yourself, to this present moment. Maybe even noticing as you breathe in, how the belly fills up. And then as you exhale, how the belly feels as it contracts, releases that air, releases that breath. So trying to notice as you breathe in how the belly feels, and then how it feels when it releases the breath. Just try that a few times. Now bringing your awareness to your heart area, maybe bringing both hands to the heart area if it feels comfortable, and just noticing the sensation of your heart. And then I'm inviting you to open your heart. Open your heart to explore today through meditation and reflection the fathering energy in your life. It doesn't matter what kind of relationship you had with your father or fathering folk or male ancestors. You have an inner father that lives inside of you. And we're going to talk about that. So gratitude for that fathering energy, that masculine energy that all of us get when we're born. Maybe even thanking that father energy, that father presence, if you can. Don't force it. Taking a big breath in and then out. Releasing the hands from the heart and giving yourself a nice juicy hug, thanking yourself for carving out a little bit of time on a Saturday morning to meditate and reflect. So we're reflecting on the father energy, the grandfather energy, the uncles, the cousins, the big brothers, the godfathers, the male mentors, the fathering folk, and our male ancestors. No matter what kind of relationship that we did or didn't have with our parents, we can choose to do this thing called reparenting ourselves by tapping into our inner mother and our inner father. The inner mother is represented by the feminine energy in our body temples. The father, the inner father energy, is represented by the masculine energy in our body temples. Now, when we talk about the inner mother, we're talking about our right brain energy, and that's connected to how we feel, the emotions, our intuition, our creativity, our capacity to give ourselves loving kindness and compassion, our capacity to nurture ourselves. Even learning is connected to the inner mother, the feminine energy. Our inner father is this left brain that's connected to the logical part of ourselves, the analytical, the doing part of ourselves, the organizing, that part of us that takes action. So let's close our eyes if it feels good. If you want to keep the eyes open, simply lower your gaze. And remember, as we move into today's meditation, tap into that inner mother when you get frustrated, when you lose focus. Tap into your inner mother's loving kindness, compassion, patience, non-judgment, forgiveness. If you start to beat yourself up for losing focus, and then take action with the inner father by taking a big breath in and then letting it out. And choosing to come back to yourself with this birthright of mindfulness. I know I said a lot, but simply use the breath as an anchor. Just use the breath as an anchor when you lose your focus. Allowing the breath to be normal, to be natural, not forcing it, just allowing it to move in and out of the body. Our inner father energy is what gets us to take action with our body, to move through this life with our body, to take breaths, which are action oriented. So bringing your awareness to your feet and giving thanks that they help you take action and walking and moving. Shifting your awareness to giving thanks for the ankles, the lower legs, and the knees, and everything that they help you take action on as you move your body through this life. Whether it's a fitness activity, walking around, whatever it is. Becoming aware of the hips and the thighs and the hamstrings. And appreciating the hips, the thighs, and the hamstrings for all that they do for you. And then noticing the belly and the chest. And then sending gratitude to the belly and the chest for everything that they allow you to have and do in your life. All of the functions that they perform for you, giving thanks for the belly and the chest. And then tuning into the buttocks and the back. And now thanking the back and the buttocks for all they are able to do in you, moving through your life, accomplishing what you need to accomplish. If you are losing focus, take a big breath in and let it out. And choose to come back to the present moment with your birthright of mindfulness, this ability to pay attention to what's happening in the present moment. Observing the shoulders, the arms, and the hands. And now focusing on the neck, the head, and the space. And then taking a moment to give thanks for the head, the face, the neck, the shoulders, the arms, and the hands. Giving thanks for all that they allow you to do. And taking a big breath in, letting it out. Taking a big breath in again, letting it out. One last big breath in, holding that breath. And as you exhale, giving thanks for all the breath allows you to do. And then closing with a nice juicy hug. Thanking yourself. Thanking your inner father, your inner mother. And any of the energies, the ancestors, the people on earth that played a fathering role in your life that you feel connected to. Just thanking them and honoring them and remembering them. One last big breath in and then out. Opening the eyes. Bringing some movement back into the body, maybe wiggling the fingers, opening and closing the hands, moving the wrists, wiggling the toes, shaking the feet, shaking the legs, or stretching the legs. I know I like to shake. Maybe you need some movement in your arms, bringing the arms up so that the palms of the hands touch and bringing them back down if that works. Or maybe just shaking the arms, the hands, shaking the head, or twisting, getting up and standing and stretching, whatever it is that you need, giving yourself that. So one of the things I want to leave you with is a reflection. What is one way that you can connect with gratitude for the presence of a fathering individual in your life, or the inner father, or a male ancestor, or maybe the actual father that you had, or the grandfathers, the uncles, the cousins, the big brothers, the godfather. But finding one father presence, whether it's your own inner father, that left brain energy that is connected to you being logical, analytical, what you're able to do, how you're able to organize and take action. Just finding one way that you can express gratitude to that energy, that presence. So I want to invite you to a few things. And if you are so inclined, I invite you to spread the word about these upcoming offerings that I have. Every month, I am leading the Grief in You retreats. It's Thriving Mindfully with Death, Loss, and Grief. They are 2 days The next one is June 29th through the 30th. You can go to anandalik.com/events to learn more. And then I am always open and available to support you in a couple of different ways. Coaching, Thriving Mindfully Coaching, human design readings and coaching sessions, in-person sound bath meditation and Reiki healing touch sessions if you're in the DC, Maryland, Virginia area. And then if you're with an organization or a company or have an event and you need a coach, a speaker, or a trainer, look me up. You can find all of this information on anandalik.com. There are different menu buttons that you can click to get more information. And I look forward to seeing y'all. We always have the books. Love's Troubadours, my novel, self-love and yoga-inspired novel, That Which Awakens Me, my mindful creativity memoir, and then Digital Sisterhood, my mindful technology memoir. Everything is at anandalik.com/books, or you can just head over to Amazon. I did want to let you know that in July, I am releasing the Thriving Mindfully as Teresa's Daughter music project that has poetry, my original poetry, and a collaborative musical effort that I worked with Garnet Jackson in London last year after my mother's transition last August. So we'll be releasing that in July. So look out for that. If you have any questions or comments, I invite you to share. And I want to say thank you for showing up today. And look out for more free community meditations in the coming months. I'm thinking about doing something once a month because I really need the community. And if I need it, I know others need it as well.
Yes. Oh, thank you, or trouble, as they say in the Kasi language.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Thank you, Martin, for your support and your learning capacity, your teaching capacity, because you were always teaching me the different languages. So I appreciate you being on my path and being here. And for everybody else that is listening, whether it's on replay or here live, have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your day and week or weekend, and I'll see you next time. Okay, I am trying to stop the recording. And here we go.